Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Midvale Speedway on a nice, cool afternoon. We're going to get underway with our compact heat race. The 427 tonight is Josh Huff. The 52 is Jeremy Salinger. The 69, Drew Romy. The 24 is Brent Scheffler. And the number 6C, Nolan Caldwell. The double X1 is Justin Riley. The 57 is the Sizzler himself, Mr. Blaze Bacon. And the 68 is Corbin Robinson. We'll be going 8 laps around Midvale Speedway with our first compact heat race of the evening.
Week number 8 of the 2023 racing season. Getting ready to get underway, Josh Huff racing with a heavy heart, racing for Grandpa tonight. Off of turn number 4, green flag in the air. Josh Huff with the race lead off of turn number 2. Here comes Drew Romig looking to the inside of the 52 of Jeremy Salinger. Salinger now bounds back in the outside lane. Huff going to lead lap number 1. Josh Huff by himself out front, 2 laps complete. Good battle for second between Drew Romig and the 52 of Salinger. You've got Brent Scheffler right there side by side with Justin Riley for the 4th spot. And now Romig going to clear the 52 off of turn number 2. Move the 69 to second.
Josh Huff out is our leader, the 69 of Drew Romig in that number 2 position, and the double X1 up into that number 3 position. Uh-oh, we got to spin and he's going. Yeah, caution's out on the track for car number 24, Brent Scheffler.
Brent Scheffler spins after a little bit of chain reaction deal down there. I think Jeremy Salinger was the first one to get turned.
And they'll be charged with infraction and they'll have to go ALN. We got 3 laps in.
So the 57 of the Sizzler, Blaze Bacon, going to be charged with the caution. He got into the back of the 24 of Brent Scheffler, got him sideways up into the 52 of Jeremy Salinger, and then finished off the 24 after he was already sideways. So the 57 of Blaze Bacon goes to the tail. 6. Just shy of the halfway mark in heat race number 1 for the compacts. Week number 8. Green flag back in the air from starter Jonathan Smith.
We'll be coming in on lap 4 this time. Lap 4. Josh Huff still our leader in that 427. 4 laps in, 4 to go in our first compact heat race of the evening.
Justin Riley looking to the inside of the 69 of Drew Romig as he pops to the outside along the race leader, Josh Huff. Drew Romig on the outside. Josh Huff on the bottom. 2 to go at the line. Romig by a nose. Still a good battle into turn number 3. Romig still digging in the high lane. White flag in the air at the line. That time it was Romig. Get those cameras ready, Buddha. We might have a photo finish coming.
Here they are side by side going down that back straightaway. And there's that coming around turns 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Drew Romig, Josh Huff. I don't know, but it's going to be, wow, the 427 of Josh Huff. The 69 of Drew Romig's 3rd. The double X1, Justin Riley's 3rd. And 4th is Brent Scheffler.
So pulling into Ohio Solar Connection, Victory Lane, driving with a heavy heart for Grandpa tonight. Put your hands together for Josh Huff. New Philadelphia, Ohio driver in the Vibe Auto Sales, Dave's Auto Body Instamove, 79 Tinning Glass, your pizza shop and high impact tree service sponsored 427.
Chris Bettler, number 5 Caddy Scooter, and Caden Scott in the 62. Green flags out. We got 8 laps around Midvale Speedway.
Tyler Harmon with the race lead by about a half a car length into turn number 3. Gavin Roop on the outside. Looks like Harmon going to lead lap number 1. Still side by side up front between Roop and Harmon. Good racing in our compact division. Went green to checkered a week ago in the feature, Buddha. They put on a good show last week.
Oh, I'm telling you what, I was really surprised that somebody would have told me that compact feature would have went stem to stern and all green. I'd have said, well, somebody's been in the beer garden too much.
I agree with you, especially after the way they drove into B feature the week before. Great battle up front between Roop and Harmon with last week's feature winner Brent Irwin right there in that 3rd spot.
Coming in on lap number 4, 4 in, 4 to go. We're halfway home with our second compact race of the evening, and a great battle up front between the 75 and the number 9.
Just the way we like it, side by side for the race lead for 5.5 laps. Will they make it 6? Roop still to the outside of Tyler Harmon.
Gavin Roop came by the checkered with his getting that number 1 position. Tyler Harmon went back to number 2, but now here comes Tyler Harmon back on the inside. He'll be coming in on lap number 7 this time. White flag is out.
Gavin Roop by a nose. Are we going to have another photo finish in this one? Roop going to pull out to a half a car length, almost a full car length lead. Harmon going to try and battle back on the bottom. Slips up a little bit. Gavin Roop going to win heat race number 2. Tyler Harmon 2nd, Brent Irwin 3rd, Cameron Walker 4th, and Chris Billiter in 5th.
Okay, as he comes down Victory Lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for car number 9, Mr. Gavin Roop.
Barnhill, Ohio, driver in the C&K Auto, TNG Cleaning Service, Luke's Body and Paint, JMac Auto Detailing, and TDT Septic and Excavating, sponsored number 9.
Okay, this is our 3rd compact heat race of the evening. 04 is Mike Stringer, the 84 Scott Witten, the 17 Noah Kaufman, the 72 Mike Stuber, the 43 Andrew Bethards, and the 0 is Alan Clark. We're going 8 laps.
Also the 8 of Jeffrey Orr. Green flag in the air, heat race number 3. Noah Kaufman making a bid to the inside of Witten. 3 wide, turn number 1. Witten gets shuffled back to the 4th spot. And the 17 of Noah Kaufman to the race lead. Mike Stringer 2nd, Bethards 3rd.
Okay, Noah Kaufman is our leader. Mike Stringer in the 04 second. And Andrew Bethards in the 43 is third. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4, 4 in, 4 to go in our third compact heat race of the evening. Noah Kaufman still our leader. Mike Stringer second, and Andrew Bethards is third.
Noah Kaufman way out in front. Mike Stringer in that second spot, now getting some pressure from Andrew Bethards. He looks to the outside. Scott Witten, Mike Stuber, all right there for that second spot. The white flag going to come out for Noah Kaufman.
As he comes around turn number 4, the checker flag will be coming out for Noah Kaufman. Mike Stringer second, Mike Stuber third, Scott Witten fourth, and Alan Clark in the 0 is fifth. Okay, as he comes down victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 17, Mr. Noah Kaufman.
Mount Vernon, Ohio driver in the 330 Trucking Green Lines transmission. Sponsored number 17, first night out. Noah Kaufman this season. Getting ready for our final compact heat race. Pulling onto the speedway on my water doctor night here at Midvale Speedway for week number 8 of 2023 season. Mid-season championship wrapped up a week ago. And the biggest night of the year next Sunday.
Okay, car number 26, Dakota Trimmer. The 83, Seth Gibson. 22, Brandon Maurer. The 85, Jonathan Weber. The 37X, Jacob Keller. The 42 is Damian Andrews. And the number 3L is Justice Lenars.
8-lap final compact heat race. They'll run their B main before intermission. We'll take a brief intermission before features tonight. Green flag, Jonathan Smith on the flag stand. Waves it, we're underway. Bump draft, and I thought we were in Talladega there for a minute. Now he shoved him up out of the road, Buddha.
Yeah, number 83 got shoved high, and now he's going to the back of the field in a real quick hurry. Everybody looks like they're going to pass him. The 26 of Dakota Trimmers in that number 1 spot. 85, Jonathan in that number 2. And the 37X, it looks like Jacob Keller is challenging on the outside of the 22.
Speeding ticket for Dakota Trimmer in the 26. Black flag for the 26. 2 laps under his qualifying time. New race leader is going to be the 85 of Jonathan Weber. If he can work his way around, and Trimmer going to go up to the pit lane, and Weber is going to have himself a nice lead after he got a little blocking from Trimmer. Jonathan Weber, Braden Maurer, Damien Andrews, your front 3. 6 laps down.
Look, we got caution on the track. Car number 22, Braden Maurer, spins out in turn 2.
Race 4, the compacts, Jonathan Weber, Braden Maurer on the front row. Sun is shining, green is in the air. Oh, the 37 of Jacob Keller packed it in on the bottom and wiped out the front row, didn't he, Buddha?
Oh, that trying to come in 3 wide, driving down in the infield and coming out. Jacob Keller, he was not enough.
Jonathan Smith, green flag in the air, and we'll try it again. Green, white, checkered.
White flag will be coming out this time with 1 lap to go. Jonathan Weber, our leader, the 22 of Braden Maurer in second.
Final time off of turn number 2. Jonathan Weber, your leader. Justice Lenars to the inside of Maurer. Maurer now trying to battle in the outside lane. Who's it going to be? Jonathan Weber by a nose.
Braden Maurer second, Justin Lenard third, and Damien Andrews in the 42 is fourth. As it comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for Jonathan Weber.
New Philadelphia, Ohio driver in the B&S Motorsports, Freeman's Cleaning, Buckeye Tire, Lee's Famous Recipe, and Glass. Sponsor number 85. Not able to make the call for the heat race. Hopefully he gets it fixed up for the feature. Only 4 bandos on hand tonight. Michael Mazzagatti, JT Prosser. Green flag in the air, and it's not going to be. Jonathan says no start.
Okay, the caution will come back out on the track. That's a no start. We got to get Jason Prosser up with Mike Mazzagatti Jr.
Mazzagatti, 3 cars on the track. Michael Mazzagatti, a little bit of a jump, and I think we're going to have a start there neither.
Okay, we're going to go yellow once again. Jason Prosser just cannot stay up there. He knows he's supposed to be side by side, so.
All right, now we got the green. A little better that time. Michael Mazzagatti out just a little bit. Prosser trying to battle back, and now here comes Chloe. Chloe Mazzagatti on the bottom to the race lead around with little brother Michael.
Well, the sister takes the lead, the brother goes to the second place, and Jason Prosser in third.
Chloe Mazzagatti out front, looking for the white flag, about a half a straightaway lead. Over that battle for second between Michael Mazzagatti and JT Crosser. White flag for Chloe.
As she comes down to take the checkered flag, car number 87, Chloe Mazzagatti, the brother Michael Mazzagatti in second, and JT Crosser in third. As she comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, have a big, big round of applause for car number 87, Chloe Mazzagatti.
Clinton, Ohio driver in the Hall of Recycling, Arlington Auto and Truck Wrecker, Springfield Lanes Roller Rink, sponsored 87. Looking for back-to-back feature wins coming up. And getting ready to go green, Rider, Legends, Moran, Junior, Jersey, green flag in the air. Evan Finley trying to get around Jersey for that second spot. Here comes Nicolata for third. Lap number one to Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Mulrooney falling back into the fourth spot as Brett Jersick gets around.
We'll be coming in on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4, 4 in, 4 to go with our Rad Air Legend Heat Race. Evan Finley out to that number 1 spot. Nick Galuda, Brett Jersick, and Aaron Mulrooney back to that number 4 position.
Tony McCormick, Derek Gaithan, Ryan Jersey, Bradley Weber rounding out the field. And our first Legend Heat Race. Bradley Weber, your fastest qualifying at 48, just hasn't moved anywhere. Started at the back of the pack, remains at the back of the pack. 2 to go.
White flags coming out this time. Evan Finley, our leader. Nick Galuda and Aaron Mulrooney goes up to the number 3 position. Checkered flag will be coming out this time. Evan Finley will be our winner. Nick Galuda second. Aaron Mulrooney third. And Don McCormick in the number 19 is 4th. As he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, have a big, big round of applause for car number 97, Evan Finley.
Driver from Solon, Ohio. In Ohio Solar Connection victory lane on My Water Dr. 90 at Midvale Speedway.
Okay, this will be our second Rad Air Legend Heat Race debut. 47's Jason Ansel. The 23, Craig Hartong. The number 10, Robert Allstack. Chuck Witt is in the number 43, and Matt Snyder is in the 84. Hey Chris, I got one for you. I bet you can't answer the question.
Okay. Give it to
All right, if you drink enough beer and you get oiled up and you get gooned up, what else could get you pickled here at Midvale Motor Speedway?
What else could get me pickled? I don't know. You're going to have to tell me that one.
How about a deep fried pickle in our concession stand?
Oh, there you go. Deep fried pickles in the concession stand. I like it. Don't forget my water doctor night. 4918 Indian Hill Road Southeast in Yerricksville. 407-4020. The number, give them a call. Getting ready to go green. Heat race number 2 for the Rat Air Legends. Again, in case you were wondering, if you're new to the Legends, the yellow streamer out the back signifies they are a rookie driver. So rookies have the yellow ribbons hanging out the back, and one of them is Chris Hartong, and he is going to lead that number 1.
What a move by Robert Allstead. Uh-oh, we got trouble on the front straightaway. Cautions are on the track.
The 43 of Chuck Witt, the 10 of Allstock involved as well.
Okay, green flag's out. We're back to racing. Once again, no laps in.
Jason Ansel, Chris Hartong, side by side into turn number 3. Hartong going to have the advantage on the outside. Oh, he's going to slide way up the racetrack. And Ansel going to lead lap number 1.
And look at this, Chris. We got 2 rookies out front.
Yeah, one of those rookies almost lost it. That was Ansel in the 47. The 10 of Allstock up to 3rd. Here goes the 76 of Kelly up to 4th. The 10 of Allstock to 2nd. And your race leader, Chris Hartong, in 23.
Craig Hartong still our leader. Robert Allstead right on his bumper for that number 2. Jason Ansel in the number 3. But now on the outside, Zach Cuddy in the 76 wants that number 3 position. Coming on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4, 4 and 4 to go. And a new leader, Robert Allstead in the number 10. Craig Hartong goes back to that number 2 position. The 76 of Matt Kelly goes up to number 3.
Good move by Robert Allstock off of turn number 4 last time around. He'll lead over Craig Hartong. Matt Kelly, Jason Ansel, Randy Burns, your top 5.
Should be coming out this time. Coming in on lap number 7. Robert Allstead, our leader. Craig Hartong, 2nd. Matt Kelly, 3rd. And Jason Ansel in the 47 is 4th. As they come around turns 3 and 4, it's going to be Robert Allstead taking the checkered flag. Craig Hartong, 2nd. Matt Kelly, 3rd. And Jason Ansel, 4th.
Once again, want to thank OVDTR, Ohio Valley DTR, for being here, doing coverage of Midvale Speedway. Always great to have Kyle Jones in the house. Make sure you check out OVDTR.com. Check them out on Facebook, OVDTR. Thank you, guys.
As it comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, have a big round of applause For car number 10, our Rat Air Heat Race winner, Robert Allstock. Lucas Ripley, believe it or not. The 64, Ivan Porco. 66, Lewis McGrath. The 38, Kevin McClintock. And the 24 is Nick Grubbs. White flags coming out. 8 laps around Midvale Speedway for our modified division.
Kevin McClintock, fastest qualifier a week ago. Started ninth in the feature, put it in the outside lane, and won in thrilling fashion. He is the fastest qualifier again tonight. Rick Elkins Jr. in his brother's car tonight. His brother will be in it next week. Kenny Feaster Jr., Bob Page, green flag in the air. Kenny Feaster Jr. going to lead lap number 1. Bob Page, Lucas Ripley, Rick Elkins, your front 4.
Kenny Feaster Jr., our leader, Bob Page second, Lucas Ripley third, and Rick Elkins holding on to that number 4 position in the 51. Moving on lap number 4, modified division.
Fastest qualifier Kevin McClintock will pull pit side as Kenny Feaster Jr. continues to lead up front. One on opening night.
Coming in on lap number 6 this time. Next time around, we'll be coming in on the white flag with 2 to go. White flag coming out this time. Kenny Feaster, Bob Page, and Lucas Ripley.
Final time off turn number 2. Kenny Feaster Jr. looking like he's going to pick up another heat race win at Midvale Speedway. Off turn number 4. Feaster, your winner.
Bob Page second, Lucas Ripley third, and Rick Elkins fourth. As he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for car number 13, Kenny Feaster Jr.
Barn Hill, Ohio, driver in the Feaster Flooring, Paul's Body Shop, Lost Stop Bait and Tackle Leads, Fitness Recipe, Allen Key Construction, and Boulevard Lane, sponsor number 13.
Okay, car 74 is Bob Passwater Jr. Number 2 is 3, 6, Kyle Lawson. 33, Brian Smith. The 09 is Phil Cox. The 15, Kyle Finlayson. The 21, Christina White. And the 45, Joe Slent.
Double duty tonight in Bill Shimko's number 33. Lee McCreary driving for his daughter tonight in that number 2. 74 Passwaters on the pole. Ready to go green in heat race number 2 for the mods. And we're underway.
Okay, we're coming around turns 3 and 4. This is coming on lap number 4. Lee McCready, our leader, but Kyle Watson right on his bumper. Bob Passwater Jr. second. Third, and Brian Smith in the 33 is fourth.
Feature winner earlier this season, trying to take one from the old veteran Lee McCready in the 2.
Well, looks like Kyle Lawson on the inside. He's going to come around turn number 4, and it's going to be Kyle Lawson with the white flag. Lee McCready second, Bob Passwater
Just a little bobble last time off of turn number 2. He's going to cost Lee McCready a heat race win. Off turn number 4, your winner, Kyle Lawson.
Lee McCreary second, Bob Passwater Jr. third, Brian Smith fourth.
Hey, we've got a set of keys up here for a Jeep. If you want a set of keys in the women's bathroom, I got them up here in the tower. They're to a Jeep.
Going down victory lane, car number 6, Mr. Kyle Lawson.
Check your pockets. Somebody went to the women's bathroom, lost a set of keys, and they're for a Jeep. You might want to come to the main scoring tower.
Okay, now we move over to our mini truck division. Car 40, truck 42, Greg McLean. Eddie McLean in 443. 99 is Bob Johnson. And 442 is Connor McLean.
Eddie McLean out in front. Connor McLean trying to bypass Brady for that second spot.
We got caution on the track, caution on the track.
Eddie McLean, Bob Johnson, Connor McLean, your fastest qualifier in that third spot.
White flag will be coming out this time. White flag's coming out. Eddie McLean, Bob Johnson, and Connor McLean.
Final time off for turn number 2. Eddie McLean in the 443. The 99 of Bob Johnson. Into turn 3. McLean, Johnson. Checkered flag. Edward McLean, your winner.
As he goes down to victory lane, let's hear, may I have a big, big round of applause for truck number 443, Eddie McLean.
Middleton, Ohio driver in the Napa Auto Parts, Joe Rack Truck Bodies and Green Snyder Home Improvement, Cindy Leslie Realtor, Corner Water Minerva, Scott's Auto Sales, Green and Things Landscaping, sponsors on the 443 Ohio Forum Connection Victory Lane. Late models, Macintosh Oil Company late models on my water doctor.
Okay, the zeros is driven tonight by Riddle Mid-Vid. Ford Riddle, 39 is Brandon Lucius, 77 18 Red, 45 is Chris Rowe, 87 Excitement, Mike Manzagati, 17 is Bob Schneider, and the 67 is Bob Pay. White flags out. We're on 8 laps with our late model P-Race.
So Brendan Lucius, a surprise feature winner already this season. The 25 of Chris Grubb's brand new race car just got it 3 days ago. Bob Snyder Jr., multi-time champion, last year's champion, Bapu. Green flag in the air. This time around, we'll be coming on lap number 4. Lap number 4, 4 and 4 to go. The zero, George Hurley-Davis is in the number 1 position. 18 red, Brandon Lucius third, Mike Manzagati fourth. George Riddle starting to pull away a little bit from AP red. Up in that front spot, Brandon Lucius third.
Rounding out the top 5. Ohio, the direct detail. Riddle Truck Team Mounted Racing Engine, Snap-on Tools, Marty Green, LCR sponsored. Number 0, put your hands together for George Riddle.
Okay, now coming out on the track, car number 69, Bob Digital. The 14, Josh Fisher. 45, Kevin Gardner. The 69, Jenny Benjamin. And the 66, Alvin Collins. And the 21, Cody Jaeger. This is our second late model race of the evening. 66 of Calvin Collins. He looks like he almost lost it, but he recovered. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 4. Lap number 4, 4 and 4 to go. Josh Feaster, our leader. Danny Benjamin second. Kevin Gardner in a 45 is third.
3 wide off of turn number 2. Here comes Benny Benjamin to the outside. Feaster loses the nose. Kevin Gardner going to take the race lead. And Feaster almost spins off of turn number 4. Caution on the speedway. He lost the nose and looks like lost the radiator as well. Top rate Josh Feaster having a good run in that 4E and got caught in the middle. 3 wide between Garner and Denny Benjamin. Benjamin was on the move on the outside. Looks like he's got a flat tire.
Okay, we got 4 laps in with 4 to go.
Four laps. 2-car helmet dash, however you want to do it. Green flag in the air, good start down there with Garner and the animal.
Well, Kevin Gardner out in that number 1 position, and the number 2. That's what we call the loop-de-loop. The animal, Bob Etchell, spins out himself on turn number 2.
The animal got loose. When he got back onto the gas, tires broke loose off of turn number 2.
Bob Etchell pulls off. So we're going to have a winner, car number 45, Mr. Kevin Gardner. As he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for car 45, Kevin Gardner.
New Franklin, Ohio driver in the Varner Insurance Group, Ken Yaley, Toyota, Adam Speed Secret sponsored machine in victory lane here at Midvale Speedway.
Okay, we're coming out with our street stock heat race. Car number 8, Ted Grove, 67 on pace, 75 and Water Junior. Senior, The 21 of Brady Clark, 32 Cody Colmar, the 44 Jesse Adams, and the 58 Jack Koger. Oh, it is Zach Koger. I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other. Better go back to Dollar Tree and get another pair of glasses.
We have to get a sponsor for you lens crafters. That's all right. I got my bifocals sitting back here too. I don't need them until the start.
I'll go see the eye doctor. Eddie Spaghetti, the eye doctor.
Go Fast Street Stock Heat Race, Tad Grove, Bob Page, green flag in the air.
just informed in the 44 tonight, it's not Jesse Adams, it's Dennis Wood driving the 44.
So Bob Page, Tad Grove, Bob Passwater Sr., and Cody Colmar, your front four. Colmar looking for 3 feature wins in a row. He can go to victory lane this week. Tad Grove all over the back of the 67. 4 in, 4 to go.
Now Bob Page goes up high, and car number 8, Ted Grove, looking on the inside of Bob Page. And it looks like it's going to be car number 8, Ted Grove, number 1 position. Bob Page back to second. And Passwater in the 75 is third.
Tad Grove had a spark plug go bad last week, or a spark plug wire go bad last week while leading the feature. Bad time to have something go wrong. He's trying to avenge that tonight, at least with a heat race win. White flag in the air this time for Tad Grove. Checkered flag for Tad Grove. Bob Page second, Passwater Sr. third, Cody Colmar fourth, and Zach Koger in fifth.
Okay, as he comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, have a big round of applause for car number 8, Mr. Tad Grove.
Garrettsville, Ohio driver in the Car Time Express Quaker drive-thru affordable towing. Sponsor number 8. Also want to wish Eva down at the gift stand. Her birthday was this past Wednesday, so happy birthday, Eva, at the gift stand. She had her birthday last week. Again, thank you to our tech official, Joe Leinert, for letting me know that DW is 44 tonight.
Grocery grabber, Benny Pantarelli, the 55, Tyler Bertram, 64, Woodsboro, and number 99, Jason Rule. The 22 is Kylie Wood. The 10 is Trevor Watkins. And the 09, Cole Eckinger. White flag's out. We're going to go 8 laps around Midvale Speedway for our second street stock heat race of the evening.
Number 1 of Bryant Smith last week was spraying for mosquitoes. We thought that car might be done for the year, but they got it back together. He starts on the outside of the front row. The Gremlin had a big Gremlin last week. Getting ready to go. Cole Eckinger making his first start in the 09. And TJ Dreyer and Bryant Smith, green flag in the air. Bryant Smith got one of those patented Bryant Smith restarts, and he jumps out to the lead. Tyler Bertram up in the second. The 99 Jason Rule battles TJ Dreyer for the third spot.
Brian Smith still our leader, Tyler Bertram second, and the 99 of Jason Rule up to that number 3 position.
Jason Rule is going to go around Tyler Bertram for second. Rule's picked up a couple of feature wins this year, looking for number 3 tonight. Bryant Smith's got a feature win. He'll look for number 2.
That was lap number 4. With our second street stock heat race of the evening. Now on the outside, Jason Gruhl looking to take that number 1 position, but Brian Smith still holding on to that number 1.
Gruhl looking to the outside, slipped up just a little bit off of turn number 2. He'll slide back into the bottom in 3 and 4, tucked right up underneath the number 1.
Coming in on lap number 6. 6 in with 2 to go. White flag will be coming out this time. Brian Smith. Now Jason Gruhl.
A lot of action in the back of the pack. Vinny Tannerelli got slowed up as the 73 of TJ Dreyer looked like he just shut off coming off of turn number 2. And Vinny Tannerelli got swept up in that one off of turn number 4. Your winner, Bryant Smith.
Jason Gruhl in that number 2 position. Tyler Bertram 3rd. And TJ Dreyer in the 73 comes in 4th. And the grocery grabber heading for the pits. As he comes down the victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, have a big, big round of applause for the number 1 car, Brian Smith.
The Gremlin. Canton, Ohio. The Aero Performance, Canton Auto Salvage Features Flooring, and Parker Racing sponsored number 1. Up in smoke a week ago. In Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane.
15 laps around Mid-Vid Speedway today.
The 04 Mike Stringer didn't get going, and that stacked up that inside lane as Scott Litton and Jonathan Weber out to a big lead. Whitten gonna lead lap number 1. Weber in second, then Stringer, Keller, and Maurer, your top 5. Front 4 transfer, the top 4 transfer to the A feature. Position from Keller. Now Maurer looking to the outside, and Keller going to pull to the infield.
Coming in on lap number 4 this time. Lap number 4. Scott Whitten, our leader. Jonathan Weber second. Mike Stringer and Jeffrey Orr in lap number 4.
So our field dwindling down here in our B feature. And Stringer now going to get passed on the outside by Jeffrey Orr. So Orr coming from the back, marching his way up through the field. The veteran in at number 8. Whitten still out in front, Jonathan Weber second. Now Jeffrey Orr to the outside and Jonathan Weber.
Scott Whitten is our leader. Jeffrey Orr on up to that number 2. But now Jeffrey Orr is looking on the inside of Scott Whitten. The 85 of Jonathan Wilbur's third, and now the Justice Lars in the 30 is third, or fourth.
Ago, this time around, Whitten and Jeffrey Orr, your front two. Lars now to the outside of Weber for third. New race leader Jeffrey Orr in the 8th.
Second, Justice Lars third, and Jonathan Weber in number 4 position.
White flag coming out for Jeffrey Orr as Justice Lars going to the outside of Scott Whitten for second. Battle for that transfer spot. Mike Stringer trying to get around Jonathan Weber. Final time off turn number 2, Jeffrey Orr. Looks like he's going to pick up his first checkered flag of 2023. Off of turn number 4, Jeffrey Orr to the A lane. And it will be Whitten, Lars, and Weber.
Jones, have a big round of applause for first time here at Midvale Speedway this year, car number 8, Mr. Jeffrey Orr.
Well, you're not used to being a B-feature bandit.
No, not really, but we'll take it. We got a new car this year, and we're just trying to figure it out. I worked on a lot of cars, and I can just tell you they're fast. I'm not, but hey, we'll take it. We've been out of the car for probably 2 years, I think. We'll take it. It's a learning experience with every car. They might seem the same, but every single one is a little bit different.
Family's good?
Family's great. I wonder if they were coming or what they're doing. I don't know, but yeah, actually, Dane and Kristen and Layton just showed up just in time.
There you go. Who do you want to thank on this 8 tonight, even though you don't have the sponsors on here yet? I'll let you name them anyway.
Well, I gotta thanks to Dad. I mean, Dad, Dan, Keith's Cars. I mean, all the support that we get. Drew for helping me get it figured out and get some things switched over before we came out. But yeah, just a big, huge thanks to obviously my wife and my kids for supporting me when I do. But definitely a huge thanks to my dad, Dan, for always believing in me and supporting me in what I do.
Welcome back to Victory Lane, my man.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Your winner, Jeffrey Orr. Be in the walkway, so please, down there by the flag stand, all the way back in your seats. There's going to be a no start here. Chris Farrell not up alongside Michael Mazzagatti. Trying to get the kids to get lined up properly. Prosser, Mazzagatti. Green flag in the air for the Bando feature.
Okay, so we're going to go 10 laps with our Red Bandoleros. Michael Mazzagatti is our leader. But here comes sister Chloe Mazzagatti to go around the brother to take the number 1 position. Michael goes back to number 2. Chris Farrell is third. I lost one of the sides of my glasses up here. Now I look like Colonel Plink from Hogan's Heroes. I try to keep them on my face. The Monty Cole. Okay, Chloe Mazzagatti out as our leader. Mike Mazzagatti and Chris Farrell. Jason Prosser is in the number 4 position.
Chloe Mazzagatti way out in front. Good battle for that second spot. Michael Mazzagatti, Chris Farrell, JT Prosser, all 3 right nose to tail.
Coming in on lap number 8 this time. Lap number 8, Chloe Mazzagatti, Michael Mazzagatti, and Chris Farrell in that number 3 position.
Number 4, your feature winner for the 3rd time is Chloe Mazzagatti, and JT Prosser just got into the 17 at Chris Farrell.
Okay, our feature winner, Chloe Mazzagatti, Michael Mazzagatti second, JT Prosser third, and Chris Farrell in the 4th position. As she comes down to victory lane, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big, big round of applause for car number 87, Chloe Mazzagatti.
Up front, gone, right?
Yeah.
Now you got to figure out how to beat that 14 when he comes back.
Yeah, it should be pretty good next. Last time I was having a few motor issues last week, so it should be better next time he shows up.
You'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. Who you want to thank on this 87, girl?
I want to thank God. I want to thank the fans. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Mickey and Connie from Springfield Lake Rollering for sponsoring me and everyone. Midvale Speedway for picking up the bandos and Scarver and
All right, thanks. Good job.
thank you.
Your winner, Chloe Mazzagatti.
So Chloe Mazzagani once again in Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane at Midvale Speedway in the Bandos for the third time in 2023. 50-lap crate modified feature. Coming up next.
The 0, Lucas Ripley. 64, Ian Porco. 66, Lewis McGrath. The 24, Nick Grubbs. 38, Kevin McClintock. The 21, Christian White. The 15, Kevin Finnelson. The 2, Lee McCreary. The 74, Babcock Passwater Jr. And the 45, Joe Slim. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as they come around again from turn 3 and 4, let's all stand up and give these modified drivers a big, big wave.
It's the wave lap for the Crate Modified Summer Special 50-lap feature featuring our crate mods tonight. Wave them off. Wave what you got. Wave the flags, the hats. Wave your kid. Doesn't matter. Let them know you appreciate them here at Midvale Speedway. Another good field of crate mods. Bryant Smith driving the Bill Shimko 33 machine starts on the pole. Kyle Lawson in the 6. The 09 of Phil Cox, the 13 of Kenny Feaster. Your front 2 rows. 50 laps of green flag racing, and we're underway. Bryant Smith on the bottom. Phil Cox all over the back of that machine. He'll lead by a nose at the line. Kyle Lawson in second. Lawson now still in that outside lane. Going to pull out to a half a car length lead. Bryant Smith battles back on the bottom. 2 by 2 by 2 up front.
Kyle Lawson still holding on to that number 1 position. Brian Smith second. Phil Cox third. Now, Brian Smith in that 33 takes a little bit more of a lead, but Bill Cox is right on his back door. He said, I want in that number 1, give him a little push, and we got trouble on turn number 3 and 4.
Of Kyle Lawson, the 09 of Phil Cox, together in turn number 3, stacked up the 2 of Lee McCreary. Good job by everybody to miss that one. I have no idea how Kenny Feaster Jr. missed it. We'll take a look at the replay up here, high side. So after taking a look at the replay, the 09 of Philip Cox got on the brakes to not get into the 33 of Shimko. He locked the brakes up and slid up and got into the 6 of Kyle Lawson. So the 09 of Phil Cox being charged with the caution for getting into the 6 of Kyle Lawson. Again, a good job by the 13, the 51, the 24, all doing a good job up there to miss the spinning 09 and 6.
cars back will get to choose inside or outside for what position they're going to want.
Yeah, if you're new to Midvale Speedway, that new rule Buddha is pretty cool. The leader has always said that they're at a disadvantage here on the bottom. So this year, track officials have said, if you're the leader, you've earned that right. You're out front on your own, and we'll double up behind you. And that's why we use the choose cone to double up behind. I personally think it's a pretty cool rule, and it's made it exciting, hasn't it?
It makes it more exciting that the leader is all by himself. Then it's going to take the second, third, fourth, and fifth place cars to make up the position where they want to go. Okay, green flag's coming out. We got 3 laps in. Brian Smith is our leader.
Brian Smith, and now with the 13 of Kenny Feaster Jr. there, not wondering if that 6 of Kyle Lawson maybe a little bit damaged after that contact on the caution. Feaster looking for feature win number 2 on the year, and Rick Elkins Jr. on the scene in the 51.
Kenny Feaster's looking on the inside of Brian Smith. They are side by side coming out of turn number 2.
Elkins going to follow Feaster through, move Bryant Smith back to the 3rd spot. Elkins to 2nd. Feaster Willie's leader. So the 45 of Joe Slent spins in turn number 4. Still haven't gotten that machine tight. 4 of Grubbs. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. 5 laps down. 45 to go. Green in the air. Brian Smith still out in front. Elkins trying to take that 2nd spot on the high side of Feaster Jr. Good battle for the 2nd spot behind your race leader.
Brian Smith doing a good job of keeping Rick Elkins and Kenny Feaster behind him.
Here comes the Elk in the outside lane. Elkins alongside Bryant Smith for the race lead. Feaster looking to go 3 wide, thought better of it.
Rick Elkins Jr. now our new leader. Brian Smith goes back to 2nd. Kenny Feaster is in that 3rd position. Now Kenny Feaster's coming on the inside, looking to take that number 2 position. And it is.
Bob Page now looking to the outside of the 33 of Bryant Smith, and caution on the speedway. So Kyle Finlayson losing a tire in turn 2. Making contact with the outside retaining wall. For Kyle Finlayson as they get him towed off. And we're ready to go back racing with the Elk up front. Green flag coming out this time.
Rick Elkins out as our number 1 leader. Bob Page second, Kenny Feaster third. Ryan Smith in the 33 goes back to fourth.
Rick Elkins Jr. gonna lap the 45 of Joe Slentz. Bob Page gets through, as does Kenny Feaster Jr. Front three clear.
Rick Elkins our leader. Bob Page second, Kenny Feaster. Rick Elkins, Bob Page, Kenny Feaster Jr., your number 1, 2, and 3 position. Now the 66 of Lewis McGrath comes up to that number 4 position.
Ian Porco spin.
We got caution back out on the track once again. Brendan Lucius, you on the wrong side of the street.
So choose come back to green. Rick Elkins Jr. Ian Porco just made up a bunch of spots, being on the outside lane. Green flag back in the air.
Okay, Rick Elkins, caution's back out on the track.
In the air.
Okay, Rick Elkins out as our leader. Now Bob Page in that number 2 position. And Kenny Feaster Jr. up to that number 3. Rick Elkins out as our leader, Bob Page second, and still Kenny Feaster Jr. in the 13 is third.
Kevin McClintock sniffing around that top 3. Caution on the speedway. The 21 of Christina White, the 74 of Bob Pass Waters Jr. in turn number 4.
We got 21 laps in, 21 in.
8 laps complete. Rick Elkins Jr., your race leader, green flag back in the air.
Okay, Rick Elkins, Bob Page, and Kenny Feaster Jr., your top three. Will be coming in on lap number 22 this time.
Bob Page all over the back of that number 51, Rick Elkins Jr., 23 laps down. Feaster with Woodcock nose to tail for the third spot, a couple of car lengths back in the front duo. And they're about a car length ahead of Lewis McGrath, Lucas Ripley, and the 24 Nick Grubbs.
Cautions on the track, car 45 again.
So Joe Slentz, third strike, going to be sent pit side in the 45. So guess where he made the pass for the lead last week was?
On the top.
On the top. You are correct, Buddha. Getting ready to go back to green. Rick Elkins Jr. got his hands full with a couple of hot ones behind him. Green flag back in the air. Bob Page back to that third spot, halfway home. 25 down, 25 to go.
Now Kevin McClintock goes up to that number 2 position. Bob Page goes back to the number 3.
Lewis McGrath on the outside of Kenny Feaster Jr. for the fourth spot. Good battle there. Ian Porco trying to move his way back up through the field. With the 38 of McClintock all over the 51 at Elkins.
I think Kevin McClintock's just playing with Rick Elkins. He's waiting for that right opportunity, and he's going to try to close the door on Rick Elkins, McClintock, and Bob Page.
McClintock trying to force Elkins into a mistake. Rick Elkins Jr., a long-time veteran, and he's modified along with McClintock, Bob Page. A lot of experience in those front three machines.
This time we're going to be coming in on lap number 30. Lap 30 with 20 to go in our modified feature. Rick Elkins Jr., our leader, Kevin McClintock, Bob Page, and Kenny Feaster in the 13 is 4. Rick Elkins Jr. still holding on to that number 1 position. Kevin McClintock and Bob Page. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 35. 35 with 15 to go.
Kevin McClintock still there. Bob Page still there. Front three all together. Feasters drop back into the clutches of the zero of Lucas Ripley. Those are your top 5. Then Nick Grubbs, Ian Porco, the 66 of Lewis McGrath, the 09 of Philip Cox, the 74 of Passwaters, the 33 of Brian Smith, and the 21 of Christina White. So $50 to Rick Elkins Jr. for leading lap number 38 in memory of Kenny McClintock. Alicia Manley put up that money for the lap leader at lap 38. That was Rick Elkins Jr. in memory of Kenny McClintock.
This time we'll be coming in on lap number 40, and looks like Kevin McClintock looking on the inside, and looks like Kevin McClintock is going to take that number 1 position. Rick Elkins goes back to 2, and Bob Page still in that number 3. We got 10 laps to go.
Kevin McClintock with the inside move, just talking about how smooth Rick Elkins Jr. is. Just a little bit of a bobble, and McClintock was there. Kevin McClintock to the front.
Now pulling away from the Rick Elkins and Bob Page. We're coming in on lap number 45. Lap number 45. Kevin McClintock, our leader. Rick Elkins and Bob Page. And you know, Chris, you was right about Kevin McClintock. He did pass on the outside again, like he did last week. We're at lap 46. We got 4 laps to go.
Kevin McClintock, a driver possessed the last couple of weeks in a race car that is perfectly set up right now for Midvale Speedway. This could be the start of a long win streak for that 38, the way he's being able to pass people and just drive away. Kevin McClintock pulling away.
This time around they come. The white flag will be coming out, coming in on lap number 49. The white flag will be coming out from Kevin McClintock. Rick Elkins still in that number 2 position, followed by Bob Page and Tim Beaster Jr.
Final time down the back straightaway into turn number 3. 2 wins in a row this time for the Summer Classic. Kevin McClintock, your winner.
And another win at Midvale Speedway.
Back-to-back 50-lap feature winners
for the
number 3. Back-to-back weeks. Getting a cool drink. Getting ready to climb out in Ohio Solar Connection Victory Lane. Second week in a row.
All right, go.
Here's your winner, Kevin McClintock. Dude,
This
this thing
is
is bolted
to the
racetrack. It doesn't matter high lane, low lane. You told me last week this thing is really, really good right now. Is this a start of something special? Because I don't know if this car gets beat all year long.
Oh, no, we ain't going that far, man. It's been a good car. You know, a lot of these guys, Randy and Kim open this place up to practice, 10 days a week. You got to come down here. You got to put your time in. Me and Schweitzer, I just make laps. He makes changes. We go faster. I got a lot of great sponsors. You know them all. I'm going to let you do that. Great family. The two little ones are here. Thanks for the people who did come out. It's muggy. Got to turn around for these sponsors, bud, and thanks.
Yeah, man, this thing is so good. I'll tell you what, back-to-back 50-lap feature wins, too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's I like the long ones, Usually, Ricky, I wasn't going to. He's just a good racer, and one mistake.
Yep. And then we talked about up in the tower how smooth the Elkins can be in these cars. And one little mistake, and you pounced.
He kind of gave me, I don't know if it was a thumbs up or a finger wag. When I did get beside him, like, okay. But, yeah, this is, Randy and Kim are doing a great job. They're spraying the outside. The outside, I think it's in. It's just great, man.
Congratulations, man. Welcome back into Victory Lane. Your winner, Kevin McClendon.
Okay, the 42 is Brady McLean, the 99 Bob Johnson, 443 Eddie McLean, and the 442 Connor McLean. Okay, jumping out to take that number one position is the 442 of Eddie McLean. Okay, Eddie McLean still our leader. The 99 of Bob Johnson up to that number 2 position. Brady McLean in the 42 dropped back to third. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 6. Lap number 6. Eddie McLean our lead. Bob Johnson second. Connor McLean. Brady to that number 4 position. Just past the halfway mark. Eddie McLean getting some pressure from that 99. Okay, white flag will be coming out this time. Eddie McLean, our leader, Bob Johnson, and Connor McLean. That number 442 is in third.
Final time, Bob Johnson going to try it. a little bit off turn number 4, checkered flag, Eddie McLean.
Eddie McLean, Bob Johnson, Connor McLean, and Brady McLean.
Two weeks in a row for Eddie McLean. In the Napa Auto Parts, Joe Mack Truck Bodies and Cranes, Greens and Things Landscaping, Arizona Ironworks, Shamrock Farms, Scott's Beers, Joe's Tax Solutions, the John Doe Band. Your winner 2 weeks in a row, Eddie McLean. I gotta move you to the back because Craig yells at me when he can't see your pearly lights.
They used to have to ask me to move to the back of the aircraft. I was a little fatter.
I'll tell you what, man. This thing was good up front. Bob was all over you, but you didn't put a wheel wrong, and that was the difference.
I'll tell you what, anytime you see that black nose, it's usually lights out.
And hats off to all these truck guys tonight. We all work on each other's trucks and everything, and we had some issues early on. We had bent control arms and things we didn't catch till the last minute. Bob's running around on my right front spare rotor. Great group of guys. Can't say enough about them. I mean, we help each other, and then we come out here on the track and act like we don't even know each other or like each other. But a lot of it is family. We got more family coming. Sorry for the low truck out tonight. I think the weather has some effect on that. We had some folks on vacation, but we have more trucks in the works, and I guess it's a good time as any to tell you most of my next winter is going to be building trucks to sell. So if you're interested in one of these things, we'll give you a complete build sheet, and you can buy the frame, the cab, and the roll cage.
All right. Thank you very much, man. Who you want to thank on this truck?
Well, let's start in the rear with the gear. That's Keith and Rob and Brady. Thank you very much for all your continued support. And Arizona Ironworks. We've got Jones Tax Solutions, Joe Mack Truck Bodies and Cranes, the John Doe Band, of course. Who did I forget? I always forget somebody.
Did you do Napa?
I did not. The biggest one on the car, and I forgot. And also Greens and Things, landscaping and whatnot. They come on board this year in all three trucks, and we're really glad to have those folks with us.
Congratulations, man. 2 weeks in a row.
Wow. Let's go for 3.
Let's go for 3. Eddie McLean, your winner.
So, Chris Kale, actually he didn't win last week. It was actually Brady McLean and Connor McLean's car. Truck.
That's right.
I forgot. Never mind.
Hey, you didn't win 2 weeks in a row. Why'd you let me say that?
You didn't win 2 weeks in a row.
Your kid won last week. I know, so did I, apparently.
Okay, we're coming out with our legend feature.
Our red air legend coming out on the track.
The number 2 is Aaron Mulrooney. The 89 is Brett Jerson. '97 is Evan Finley. The 19, Don McCormick. 77 is Nick Galata. The 410, Ryan Jersey. Derek Gaycom in the number 20. Bradley Weber in the 48. 27, Brett Wagner. 84 is Randy Burns. The 76 is Matt Kelly. The 84 is Matt Snyder. The 42 is Chuck Witt. The 10, Robert Alstead. The 23 is Craig Hartong. And the 47 is Jason Ansel. Okay, we're going to be going 25 laps with our Red Air Legend feature. Okay, green flag's out. We're off with our Red Air Legend feature tonight. 25 laps around Midvale Speedway.
Aaron Mulrooney Jr. head of Finley with front 2. Aaron Mulrooney will lead lap number 1. Nicolata in third, then Brett Jersey in 19. Donnie McCormick, and problems for Mulrooney. Mulrooney just dropped back like he threw a boat oar out the side.
We got a spin on
speedway.
Derek Gaycom in the number 20 goes around.
Goes to the outside of the 97 of Evan Finley. We'll see what happens. First time that the Legends have wanted to do the choose cone. They got to do it. Donnie McCormick, the beneficiary of that one. Green flag in the air. There's Evan Finley in the outside lane, going to take over that race lead. Again, it looked like Mulrooney Jr. just threw the motor anchor out.
Aaron Mulrooney Jr. looks like he's out the hooks today. I mean, he just does not have it on that start. Evan Finley went around him like a school bus in the Cadillac. Evan Finley, our leader. Aaron Mulrooney, second. Nick Galuda up in that number 3 position.
McCormick back to 4th. Then the 410 of Ryan Jersick. Brett Jersick runs in the 6th spot. Then Brett Wagner, Randy Burns, Chuck Witt, Bradley Weber, your top 10.
Evan Finley, Aaron Mulrooney, and Nick Galuda. Your top 1, 2, 3. This time we're coming in on lap number 6, lap number 6. Looks like Aaron Mulrooney's got his juice back. He's right on the back bumper of Aaron Finley. This time we'll be coming in on lap number 10. Lap number 10. 10 in, 10 to go. We're halfway home with our Red Air Legend feature. Evan Finley out, still our leader, Aaron Mulrooney and Nick Kaluta.
Leader's going to start encountering lap traffic. Jason Ansel goes high as they move around him. Top three are through. Still some more lap traffic in front of our leaders. They'll be catching them over the next couple of laps. The Indy 4 is Matt Snyder, Matt Kelly, Craig Hartong, all there are going to be lapped pretty soon by the race leader Evan Finley. Aaron Mulrooney Jr. riding the tire tracks in that 97. Nick Galata not far behind, only about 3 or 4 car lengths.
Evan Finley still out is our leader. Aaron Mulrooney second. Nick Galata in the top. 1, 2, 3. This time around, they'll be coming in on lap number 15. Lap number 15, 5 to go in our Red Air Legend feature. I'm sorry, 10 to go. 10 to go. We got caution on the track, caution on the track.
Caution on the track for a speeding ticket. Speeding ticket for the 97 of Evan Finley, 2 laps under his qualifying time. He will tag the tail end of the field. Qualified in that 6th position and ran 2 laps, 10th and a half under his qualifying time. He will go Nick Galata up alongside Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Good battle up front. Galata trying to take it away.
Aaron Mulrooney still trying to hold on to that number 1 position, but Nick Galata on the outside, he said he wants it. But it looks like side by side again. Mulrooney just barely squeaking by. Galata looking on the outside again.
2 by 2 up front in the Red Air Legend feature. Nick Galata on the outside, Mulrooney Jr. on the bottom, and that time Mulrooney by inches was the race leader. Oh, spin on the back straightaway, Ryan Jersick.
We got caution on the track once again. The 410 of Ryan Jersick goes loop-de-loop.
So Evan Finley got into the back of the 410 of Ryan Jersick and spun around in the back straightaway. Jersick going to get a spot back. Evan Finley will tag the tail end of the field once again. Tough break. Finley's night went from bad to worse after getting the speeding ticket. Now he's got to go to the back with less laps remaining.
We got 18 laps in. 18 laps are complete.
Chief starter Jonathan Smith, green flag in hand. Field slowly coming through 3 and 4. And green flag is in the air. Gallant on the outside. Mulrooney, contact between the front two and into the wall.
The 19 of Don McCormick on the outside. 18 laps in. 18 laps in.
We'll see if Donnie McCormick learned anything from Nick Galata, who battled in that outside lane. He got a really good restart and was able to get alongside Mulrooney going into turn one. We'll see if Donnie McCormick learned anything. Getting ready to go back to green. Green flag in the air. McCormick not able to get quite as good of a start, but does get alongside of Mulrooney into turn number one. Side by side off of turn number two, Donnie McCormick, United States Air Force retiree.
Aaron Mulrooney, Don McCormick battling for that number one, number two position. This time around, we're going to be coming in on lap number 20. Lap number 20. Great battle up front between Aaron Mulrooney and Don McCormick. 1 and 2.
Spins on his own and takes out McCormick. He spins. What happened to Aaron Mulrooney Jr.? Possibly just got on the brakes and the rear brake locked up. Something happened, but Mulrooney went around on his own in turn three.
He broke coming around. Well, it looks like Aaron Mulrooney Jr. has broken axle. We did an instant replay up here, and looks like he is done. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is going to be the first time Don McCormick has led a feature.
Yeah, first time for sure here at Midvale Speedway anyway. Don McCormick looking for that first feature win here at Midvale Speedway. Jersey in row number 2. Weber and Galata in row 3. Field at 3 and 4. Green flag in the air.
Don McCormick got a great jump on that start.
Ryan Jersick on the bottom, going to take over the second spot. Bradley Weber up to third. He was your fastest qualifier tonight. Donnie McCormick, your race leader. 2 to go this time around.
Coming in on lap number 23. Lap number 23, Don McCormick driving the wheels off that car, trying to hold on to that number 1 position. This time when they come around, the white flag will be coming out.
Here comes Brett Jersick to the inside, a white flag. Donnie McCormick, Brett Jersick, Bradley Weber. This is going to be a good one. Off turn number 2, McCormick. Final time into turn number 3. First feature win, Donnie McCormick.
Ryan Jersick second, Evan Finley third, and Bradley Weber fourth, and Nick Delana in that number 5 position.
All right, so a couple years ago when you was working up at the base, getting ready to retire, I was working at the fire department. Did you ever think we'd be standing in Victory Lane at Midvale Speedway together?
No, I didn't. No.
I'll tell you what, man, this thing was good tonight. You qualified really well. Talk to me about, did you have anything for Mulrooney if he didn't break?
You know, I think he was hanging me out there on purpose, His axle's bent. He's still running hard. I mean, the kid's tough. Every week, him and, the rest of the young kids there for Dennis Knox, they're tough. So it's an honor to, win. I had a little luck, but sometimes that's what it takes. So.
Absolutely, it's what it takes. And, man, you drove the wheels off of this thing. Give yourself some credit. You've come a long way this year down here at Midvale Speedway. First year really racing down here other than the Fall Classic last year. Kind of like this place. You told me a couple weeks ago, man, this place is pretty fast.
It is fast. It is fast. Yeah, it's fun. It's a nice track, nice facility. Yeah, I mean it's great. Yeah.
Who you want to thank on this 19, man?
So first of all, I want to thank God. Sorry.
No, it's okay, man. First ones are always good. That's okay.
Yeah. My wife for supporting me. She's not here tonight, of all things.
Oh man.
Yeah. Dennis Knox, especially. That guy, he coaches me. He sets his car up. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I'm not here. So, and like I said, my teammates, they help me out. They give me encouragement. They're young. I'm old. So, they're always like, you can do it, and I'm like, eh. So, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hey, how about this guy? First time in Victory Lane. He served our country, man. So give this guy a big round of applause. He's a retired veteran and now in Victory Lane here in the Legends. Congratulations, buddy. Your winner, Donnie McCormick.
Congratulations, Don. Okay, white flag will be coming out this time. We're going to go 30 laps around Midvale Speedway with our late model feature. Field in turn number 3, Denny Benjamin, Cody J. Berg. 30-lap McIntosh Oil Company late model feature is green. Denny Benjamin, your race. We got caution on the track, no laps in, no laps in. Okay, they're all lined up again. White flag will be coming out this time.
feature getting ready to go. Denny Benjamin, Cody Jayburn.
Okay, we're going to do this once again.
Cody Jayburn and Denny Benjamin.
Caution back on the track once again. Track crews out there picking up debris on turn number 2.
Well, you know, Buddha, this afternoon I put a post up on our Facebook page. There was a sign that says, just remember you can't win it on the first lap.
I seen it, and these guys don't know how to read. That's the problem.
Well, it very well could be. And I understand Denny Benjamin, you know, this is his first season he's ever raced on asphalt. And we have a little bit different rules than what you do on dirt track racing that he's accustomed to. I get that.
Last chance, I think, for the top 1 and 2.
Yeah, I agree with you. Denny Benjamin, the 21 of Cody Jayburn. Green flag is in the air. Cody Jayburn out front. Battle for second between Brendan Lucius and Denny Benjamin.
Caution on the track once again.
That debris off of the 69 machine. And the 39 of Brendan Lucius will have to take the tail end of the field for bringing out the caution.
Well, they charge that infraction on. Here's going to be Cody Jayburn. Then comes George Riddle. Then the 77th EP
Right down by the flag stand. Please back from defense. Thank you. George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, the front three. Let's see if we can finally get some laps on board. Chairman turn 3, green flag in the air.
Okay, Cody Benjamin out in number 1 position. Goes up to number 0, George Riddle second. And Mike Mazzagatti in that number 3 position. Now Brendan Lucius moves back up into the top 3.
The choose cone, right? He gets to make up a lot of spots because of the choose cone. Now he's right back up in the mix.
That's right. Brendan Lucius got that cheese cone. And now he went to the back and look where he's at. Cody Jayberg holding on to that number 1 position. George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, and Brendan Lucic.
Cody Jayberg moving around Bob the Animal Eichel, putting him down on the line. George Riddle and Mike Mazzagatti have both caught race leader Cody Jayberg. Bob Page, your fastest qualifier in the 4th spot. Brendan Lucas back to 5th. AP ran 6th.
Cody Jayberg holding off George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti holding on to that number 1 position.
Mike Mazzagatti is starting to look to the inside of George Riddle. Front 3 nose to tail on the Brown Company with the 67 of Bob Page.
Cody Jayberg still holding on to that number 1 position. Mike Mazzagatti looking on the inside of George Riddle, but just cannot get that car to bite. George Riddle 2nd, Mike Mazzagatti, Bob Page, and Brendan Lucic the top 5.
18 laps on the board. 18. Cody Jayberg doing a nice job. Didn't have the qualifying run that he would hope for, but doing a nice job in the feature. He hit the invert just right. Started on the outside of the front row. Got spun out on one of the 4 or 5 initial starts. And he's got some left rear damage, but Carson's hooked up tonight. The Coachman up front.
Will be coming in on lap number 20 this time. Lap number 20. Cody Jayberg holding on to that number 1 position yet. George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, and Bob Page. 20 laps are in the books. Cody Jayberg, George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, Bob Page. Your top 1, 2, 3, 4.
George Riddle almost lost it off of turn number 2 and checked up Mazzagatti. And that allows Cody to pull away a little bit more with only 6 laps to go.
This time around, we coming in on lap number 25. Lap number 25, 5 to go in our late model feature.
5 George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, and Bob Page. Front 4 together on the front straightaway.
This time around, we're going to be coming in on lap number 28 with 2 laps to go. Cody Jayberg still our leader. George Riddle, Mike Mazzagatti, Bob Page. White flag will be coming out this time. White flag coming out this time. 1 to go.
White flag for Cody Jayberg. He has a trio behind him. The 21 out front. Final time off for turn number 2. George Riddle slips. That's going to leave it to Cody Jaber, the code man, back to victory lane in Midvale Speedway.
Cody Jaberg is our late model feature winner. George Riddle second, Mike Mazzagatti third, Bob Page fourth, and Brendan Lucian brings up the 5th position.
Well, once we got the race started, it was a pretty good one. Cody Jaber does a whale of a job to hang on out front. George Riddle, good run by Mazzagatti, a good run.
So
Getting ready to climb out. Here's your winner, the code man, Cody Jaberg. Dude, once you got out front, this thing was really good. I know it wasn't the qualifying run that you wanted, but this car was really good in the feature tonight.
Yeah, I just want to say, thanks to that idiot 69 car, you should never go in the front row.
All right. Well, moving on, let's talk about the 21 because I'll tell you what, heck of a run tonight. This thing was good. Who you want to thank on it, man?
I can't thank my dad enough for everything he does for me. Emerson Huffman, all the guys at Van Dorn Racing Equipment that did rear clip on this car over the winter.
Yeah, it was good, man. Talk to me about out front. Could you see George in your mirror or no?
I was trying to, but this thing was so goddamn loose, I was just trying to hold on.
Well, that's all right. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Your winner, the code man, Cody Jaberg.
Is Jason Kroll, the 22K Kylie Wood, the 8-Tag Grove, the 75 Bob Passwater, 41 Brady Carter, 32 Cody Bomar, the 44 Jeff Wood, 23 Kyle Grove, 58 Zach Coker, the 64 Luke Porco, 55 Tyler Bertram, the 00 is grocery grabber Vinny Tantarelli. The number 1, Brian Smith. The number 10 is Trevor Watkins. The 09 is Cole Ecklinger. And 73, TJ Dreyer. So the 09 of Cole Eckinger making his first start of the season towards the back of the pack. One of those kids that you can see in the
Indian Valley Karting Club here on certain Sundays. They raced last Sunday. They obviously don't race tomorrow or next Sunday, but the Indian Valley Karting Club races on Sundays here at Midvale Speedway, I think every other week or so. So they'll be coming up after that first weekend in July. So you can stop out and see Cole Eckinger. And just another one of those kids that moves up from the go-karts. We've had so many that have moved up. Alex Rosenberry, Matt Mills. Matt Mills is going to be driving in a couple weeks for Kyle Busch in the Truck Series. So you never know, some of these kids here that are in the Indian Valley Karting Club, maybe you'll drive for Kyle Busch someday.
Okay, white flag's coming out this time. White flag's coming out. We're going to go 25 laps around Midvale Speedway for our street stock feature.
Jason Gruhl looking for 3 in a row. Or I'm sorry, 3 wins this season. Sorry, Cody Colmar looking for 3 in a row as the green flag is in the air. Kylie Wood on the outside, Jason Gruhl on the bottom. Gruhl with the race lead into turn number 3. Kylie Wood battling back in the high lane. Tad Grove right there in the 3rd spot, 1 lap down. Jason Gruhl the race leader.
Okay, Jason Gruhl still out front. Tad Grove moves up to that number 2 position. Kyle Wood, 22, is in 3rd. Now Bob Passwater moves up to that number 3 position. Kylie Wood looks like she's going backwards. Jason Gruhl, Tad Grove, Bob Passwater Sr. And now here comes Cody Colmar up to that number 4 position.
Jason Gruhl, Tad Grove, Passwater, Colmar, and Kylie Wood. And the 55 of Cody Colmar getting the black flag from officials for leaking something out of the back of that number 55.
Okay, Jason Gruhl is our leader. 75 of Bob Passwater. The 22 of Kylie Wood.
Green flag back in the air, Jason Gruhl and Passwater.
Okay, Jason Gruhl is our leader. Tad Grove second, Bob Passwater third. Kylie Wood in that number 4 position. But looking on the inside of her is Cody Colmar. That was lap number 10. Lap number 10 coming in on lap number 11. Okay, Jason Gruhl still out as our leader. Fighting for that number 2 and 3 position is Tad Grove and Bob Passwater Sr.
Tad Grove just not able to clear Passwaters in that outside lane, and he can't do anything with Jason Gruhl up front. Gruhl looking for his 3rd feature win on the season. Cody Colmar looking to the inside of Tad Grove for the 3rd spot. He's looking for 3 in a row.
That was lap 15. Lap 15 coming in on 16.
Passwaters is cleared to the 2nd spot. Bob Passwater Sr., the best run he's had in years, up to the 2nd spot.
This time around will be coming in on lap number 18. Jason Gruhl out is our number 1 leader. Bob Passwater Sr. The white flag will be coming out this time with 1 to go.
Final time through turns 1 and 2. Oh, and caution on the speedway. Spin by Luke Porto in turn number 4. And definitely not what Jason Gruhl wanted to see. Not even this morning, this afternoon, or this evening. So definitely the right call by officials and track owners Kim and Randy Smart to get to the racetrack tonight. Don't forget, next Sunday, get here early. If you want to get a good seat, you want to get a good parking spot, you want to ensure that everybody listens to JT and everybody that is parking tomorrow or next Sunday, they will get you parked the best way possible. Just take a breath and relax and have a good day at the racetrack. Come out and tailgate. Jason Gruhl looking for his 3rd feature win on the year. Bob Passwater's looking for his 1st one in a while. Green flag in the air.
Okay, white flag's out this time. White flag, Jason Gruhl, Bob Passwater, Tad Grove.
Final time down the back straightaway into turn number 3. The battle's going to be for 2nd between Passwaters and Grove. 3rd time feature winner Jason Gruhl. Passwaters gets 2nd. Feature wins for Jason Gruhl. In the Willendale Golf Cart Sales. RLA Excavating, Willie's Golf Center, Synergy Signs, sponsored number 99, getting ready to climb out. 3 feature wins on the season for number 99. Getting the belts undone, climbing out. The winner, Jason Gruhl. All right, man. So
when we
said, you know, once you get the monkey off your back, they would just start falling in place. I think that's happened to you.
Well, my brother got a job down there with Front Row Motorsports working for Michael McDowell, and I said, hey, I keep winning some features. You have to give me a ride down there.
I think it's time to make the call to Derek and say, hey, at least put me in an Xfinity car or something.
Even a truck. I'm calling him tomorrow.
I would call him tomorrow. Heck, you'd even take ARCA, wouldn't you?
I'll take anything.
There you go. Man, I'll tell you what, this car is just really good right now.
It's, you know, I pipeline, so I work out of town a lot, but I finally got a job close to home, so you come home every night, get to work on it. Kyle helps me scale it, unbolt it, and it shows. I mean,
and that's what it is, right? It's just being able to have the time to work on the car and get a number of seat time, get another number of laps in, and work on your stuff, and you get better.
you gotta have a good group of guys that tell you the right things, not the wrong things, and then just being home every night. They ain't gonna go fast sitting in the trailer, so.
Absolutely. Who you want to thank on this 99, man?
I think my family, my wife, my brother, my boys. I think Chase and Jeff Willis, you know, they're big supporters, Jeff Stallings. And how about these fans, baby?
Hey, we need to do that next week when there's like 6,000 here.
Oh, yeah, then I will get that ride. Yeah.
Heard that. Your winner, Jason Gruhl.
Oh, really?
So Jason Gruhl in victory lane tonight at Midvale Speedway. Ohio Solar Connection victory lane. Get that big win next week, he says. He's going to get that ride with
Barton, 43, Andrew Beckert, Mike Stuber, 72, the 17, Nolan Kaufman, the 20, Larry Enos Jr., 5. The 85 is Jonathan Weber. The 3L is Justice Leonard. The 84 is Scott. And Jeffrey Orr, the 8. Caution on the speedway. Be going green. So field in turn number 3, Brenton Irwin and Cameron Walker. Green flag back in the air, or in the air for the first time. Second time. Restart. Whatever. It's late. Brenton Irwin, last week's feature winner, will lead lap number 1. Chris Billiter right there on the back of that 23 machine, trying to get to the inside of Cameron Walker. And now Irwin going to play the block game.
Corbin Robinson almost hitting the Midvale Speedway gopher can down there. And we got a car on the back straightaway. Man, we had all kinds of stuff going on. I can't even keep track.
They're all over the place.
Right, I was going to say, we got cars everywhere.
They're all looking for a parking lot place to park.
Yep. As everybody starts to gather their things, and I think they've seen enough. You make it home before the 11 o'clock news if you go now. Still got a good compact feature to go, though. Tough break as Tabby Stuber sliding through the infield, got into Corbin Robinson. So choose cone going to come out in turn number 3.
Okay, we got 2 laps in. Brett Irwin, our leader. Chris Bettler, second. Cameron Walker, third. And Caden Scott in that number 4 position. Jeremy Solinger on the outside challenging Brett Irwin for that number 1 position. But now he drops back, and now that 24 Brett Shepler's coming up.
Brenton Irwin, Jeremy Solinger, Brent Schreffler. Front 3 all together. Last week, the 23 of Brenton Irwin beat the 24 of Brent Schreffler. We'll have to see if maybe Schreffler can get it done here tonight. The same 1-2 as last week. They're 1 and 2 right now.
Brett Scheffler in that 1 position. I'm sorry, Brett Irwin, Brett Scheffler second. And Jeremy Solinger in the 53 drops back to that number 3 position.
Scheffler trying on the outside of Brenton Irwin into turn number 1. Still can't get it done. Tried the crossover, couldn't get it done. Brenton Irwin doing a good job of closing the door on the 24.
be coming in on lap number 10 this time. Lap number 10. 10 laps in, 10 to go. We're halfway home with our compact A main feature. Brett and Erwin hold on to that number 1 position. Brett Scheffler second. Jeremy Salinger is third.
Scheffler trying to get to the outside of Erwin. Erwin doing a good job on the bottom, but Scheffler is there now. Brent Scheffler, even with the 23 of Erwin, into turn number 3. Caution on the speedway. Big piece of debris down at the exit of turn number 4, kind of in the third groove. Debris was from the 62 of Keith Scott.
Brett Erwin, Jeremy Salinger, Drew Romy, Justin Riley, and Nolan Caldwell in the top 6.
Green flag back in the air. Brent Scheffler, your race leader. Brent Erwin, Drew Romy battling for that second spot. So the front two from a week ago flip-flop. The Scheffler had that race lead by a few inches at the line. And then the caution comes out, puts him out front. Josh Huff making a nice run back to the back two, and now Gavin Root to the infield. Problems for the number 9.
Coming in on lap number 16. Lap number 16, 4 to go. Brett Erwin. Brett Scheffler, Brett Erwin. Caution's coming back out on the track once again.
So something happened to Drew Romig and the 6 of Nolan Caldwell off of turn number 4. And we'll have to take a look at the replay and find out what. So we've still got 4 laps to go. News. There's no more cautions. Josh off to the outside of Brent Erwin. He's going to make up a couple spots. Field gets the 1 to go signal. Josh Hoff driving for his grandpa tonight. Driving with that heavy heart. Lost his grandfather late last night, very early this morning. Got a heat race win earlier, trying to pick up his first feature win here tonight. Gonna have to get by one of the best in the business, Brent Schreffler in the 24. Brent Irwin, the young kid, just won last week. Should be a good one. Final 4 laps, green flag in the air. Brent Schreffler got a good restart, leaving Huff and Irwin the battle for second. Coming in on lap 18 this time, lap 18, Brent Schreffler, still our leader. Now fighting it out to that 2 and 3, Josh Huff and Brett Irwin. White flag gonna come out this time, Buddha. White flag's out with 1 lap to go. Final time looks like Schreffler gonna take this one and flip-flop with the kid as Josh Huff still wheeling in that outside lane, trying to take over second. Almost has the 23 cleared off of 2. Irwin going to battle back. Brent Schreffler going to be your feature winner. And Josh Huff finishes second.
Okay, that concludes our racing action here at Midvale Speedway for tonight. I want to thank all the fans for coming out and enjoying and staying and watching great racing here. And remember, keep the speed at the speedway, safety on the highway, and watch out for those guys and gals with the red and blue bubble gums on their roof. They're out there and they're looking for you. Have a good night, everybody.
So, doing the little flip-flop from a week ago, he finished second this week. Pulling into Ohio Solar Connection victory lane in the Schreffler Tuning, Gerbitz Drywall Construction, DLP Commercial Maintenance, DA Priceless Bully Camp, sponsored number 24. Getting ready to climb out. Hans device off. Here's your winner, Brent Schreffler. Brent going to go to the roof with Brent like Brent did last week to him. Kiss up there or what? Jeez. All right. You're making it weird. All right, brother. Now we can officially say welcome home. Yeah, but I like to say you're officially now welcome home.
Yeah, it's great to be back home and having Randy and Camo in this place. Without them, this place probably wouldn't be here. So.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, who you want to thank on this 24 tonight, because you had a heck of a battle.
Will, first of all, for letting me drive his car all year. My fiance, her parents, my aunt, first time coming out to the racetrack, and I won for her. Dolphin Dive Racing, Schreffler Tuning, Priceless Bully Camp, Mike Gerbert's Drywall, Mike Love Realty, Big Mike's Automotive, and I think you probably got them all.
I probably did, but I'll tell you what, good run by this thing, man. You had Brenton by a few inches at the line whenever that caution came out. And that was probably the difference, right?
I knew I couldn't get around him last week and on the bottom, so I knew if I was going to pass him and I just passed him at the perfect lap to get the restart in the lead.
I'll tell you what, this thing was good on the top, man.
This is probably the best it's ever felt in the future.
Congratulations, buddy. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Thanks, buddy.
Your winner, Brent Schreffler.